Good morning. General President Joseph Sellers, General Secretary Treasurer Rich McLeese, President John Prevasic, President Emeritus Mike Sullivan, President Emeritus Joe Nigro, fellow members of the General Executive Council, delegates, and guests. As the President and Business Manager of Local 73 and our 4,500 members, we are proud and honored to serve as your host local for the 2016 Business Agents Conference. It is my honor and pleasure to stand here with General President Sellers for his commitment, dedication to serving the members of this organization. He takes his work seriously and works tirelessly day and night to ensure members are treated fairly, work safely, and have their concerns handled with the utmost respect that they deserve. His leadership is raising the bar so that not only do members receive the highest level of representation and service, but are part of a union whose growth is only matched by the strength we achieve today. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you all to Chicago. Not only are we known as the Windy City, but we are also the city of big shoulders and the city that works. Our population of almost 3 million makes us the third largest and the fifth most diverse in the nation. Our city is well known for many things, one being the Great Chicago Fire in 1871, which most of you don't know, was not started by Mrs. O'Leary's cow, no matter what the stories say, but did lead to the rebuilding of a city now famous for the architecture and structures that have generated thousands upon thousands of good, high-paying jobs for our local construction workers who are the backbone of our city. Beautiful Lake Michigan, our diverse array of ethnic restaurants, and the many museums and skyscrapers. And of course, the Bears, the Bulls, the White Sox, the Cubs, where you at, Dan? And among so many other wonderful attractions, our Hawks, the Blackhawks, Stanley Hawk champions, that make us a famous tourist destination. You will find during your stay, you won't have long enough to see everything this great city has to offer. While the Willis Tower may be the prime spot where you can take in an unmatched view of the 4 states from 110 stories up in the air, there are many other attractions as well as that make our city unique. Our historic Navy Pier is unmatched. You or your family can take a ride on its new Centennial Wheel, built on the same spot where the world's first Ferris wheel resided 120 years ago, or visit any one of our other rides the Pier's amusement park has. You can take in a spectacular view of our city skyline and the architecture from one of the boat rides offered on Lake Michigan or the Chicago River, or visit any one of the open-air restaurants that line its walkways. Our skyline was shaped by the hard work and expertise of the generations of our own Local 73 members. While you take in what previous generations left us through their work, remember that this local union is on the move. Local 73, along with our partners in SMACNA, are working very hard in raising the bar for the mutual benefit of both members and contractors. The strong working relationship we have is opening doors for us and helping us accomplish together the same common objectives we share. Chicago has always been the type of city that attracts those who look to get things done. We have strong and decisive leaders with a long history of standing with working men and women of this city. Our current mayor, Rahm Emanuel, continues that legacy today. I could tell you from my own experience that he has been working diligently to get our people to work. Just look around here. Just recently, thanks to his leadership, we were able to secure a win-win for the city, the building trades, and for Local 73, along with our brothers and sisters in the transportation division, who we proudly stand here in Illinois with. Over a century ago, Chicago was the source of many rail cars that spurred the nation's growth into becoming the industrial leader of the world. Many of those jobs and plants left decades ago, never to return. That is until now. Thanks to a coalition of unions, including our own jobs through to Move America, and our own international organizer, James White, who played a big part in helping. He's been there watching everything. And Jim, if you're in the room, I thank you. With the rail car production that has come back to Chicago. The plant these rail cars will be produced in will be built by union building trades members. The men and women running the trains composed of these rail cars will be union members. That's how you raise the bar. That's how you build upon past successes with an eye towards the future. But we are not done. These are only the first steps on a long journey that we can, must, and will take to transform our industry and our union for the good of each and every future member. In closing, let me thank General President Sellers, General Secretary Treasurer McLeese, the international staff, especially Mark Norberg, because Mark's been dealing with me for over the past 9 months. Thank you, Mark. And my assistant, Carmela Jaziak. Carmela, are you out there? Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the hard work and preparing for this week's conference. Let's all give them a round of applause, please.